Hey guys, really quickly before she hides, I just want to introduce you to the newest member to our family. Her name is Momo, and she is a sugar glider. Yeah, just wanted to say really quickly, if you see in my videos, my hands are like red and scratched up. It's her fault, okay? Oh, and of course she's going to poop while she's on camera. Cool. But yeah, just wanted to say really quickly, here's the newest baby in the family, and I guess she's going to hang out for a second. So today's video is going to be a fun one because we're going to be talking about Boxycharm Choice. It is going to be for December. We have got choice items for the base box, the premium box, and the Luxe box because December is a Luxe month. Are you just going to say hello to everybody? We're still in the process of bonding, and so she's not the friendliest yet, but she's getting there. She's very sweet. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So if you are a fan of makeup, skincare, subscription boxes, make sure you take a second to hit that subscribe button. And now let's get into the video. Say hi. Okay, she wants to go back to bed. Okay, so that intro felt a little bit weird. I'm sorry guys. I just wanted to show you guys to my new little fur babies. I'll tell you more about them in a future video. In my videos here lately, if you've seen like this red string around my neck, it's their bonding pouch. So I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on there. But yes, let's get into the makeup products. So starting off this video, we're going to be talking about the base box. We have two items that you can choose from. Now, I'm going to try and not spend so much time on each item. There's a lot to say about each of them, but we have a lot of products to go through, so I'll try and make this as quick as possible. The first item we have is from Dominique Cosmetics, one of my favorite brands, and this is the Unconditional palette. Now, this retails for $28, and honestly, this is just such a stunning eyeshadow palette. It has 6 pans and is a mix of shimmer shades, matte shades, and this one has a pressed glitter in it. And I don't know if this is the first one of hers that has a pressed glitter in it. If it's not, I apologize, but I think this is the only one. The swatches of this look really beautiful, and of course Chris and Dominique, whenever she does her makeup, it looks absolutely stunning. This has kind of a romantic berry vibe to it, and it's absolutely stunning. The packaging looks beautiful, and I'm just really crushing hard on some Dominique Cosmetics here lately. This is a really good choice, and with it being 6 pan, it's easy to travel with, and it retails, what I say, $28. That's a pretty decent price point for 6 shades. I'm just really looking forward to this, and honestly, I just hope Boxycharm just keeps giving us Dominique Cosmetics. Like, you won't hear me complain one bit. The second choice item we have for base box, this is from LYS, or LYS, I heard someone call it in a meeting today. We had a Boxycharm meeting today. I guess I'm feeling energized because I love getting together to talk about makeup. But yes, this is their brightening concealer, and to be specific, the Triple Fix brightening concealer. This retails for $18, and it gives it a pretty fair price point. Pretty excellent actually, especially compared to other concealers. I think this one was the best price for something that's full coverage. Some of the other medium coverage concealers are a little bit lower. Like Item Beauty, they have a really good price point. I think theirs was $19, so they were the next highest, but they're only medium coverage. This comes in 25 different shades and is full coverage, which makes it ideal for your dark under eye circles, any dark spots, any hyperpigmentation that you have on your skin. This is supposed to cover it all. This is going to leave a natural finish, and they say that this is self-setting, so you don't have to bake your under eyes if you don't want to. They say that you can layer this without it settling into any fine lines, and also has hyaluronic acid in it, which is going to help plump up that under eye area, so that could be why it doesn't settle, because it's going to be visibly plumping those lines. It has a rating of 4.4 out of 5 stars with over 200 reviews at Sephora.com. So I did take a little time reading through the comments. A lot of people said that it was extremely lightweight and that had good coverage for your dark circles. Some people said that they even liked it so much that they wore it all over as their foundation. I think doing that isn't really practical whenever, financially. If you want to use a little bit of concealer to do your whole face, you're going to go through that pretty quickly. But now that same girl, she also said that she wore it all day long. It didn't settle into her smile lines, which is something I'm really paying attention to here lately. And I'm shocked because she has oily skin. She said that the oil didn't come through all day long and that her smile lines were practically invisible. It's a really, really high claim, and I would love to try it out and see how well that works for me because I got some lines all over the place happening. And she also didn't set it with any powder. Very important for oily skin. Now on the flip side, I did read through some of the top complaints for this product, and a lot of people said that they were having trouble layering it. They said that whenever they tried to build it up, it would start to flake. That's kind of a weird thing. Like, it's really, really odd. So if you have this concealer already in your collection, even if you don't like it or if you love it, leave a comment down below. Let everybody know what you think about it, and especially if it flakes, because I'm so curious about that. Now moving along, we're going to go to our premium choice items. First something we have is from Korres, I used to call it Korres, and someone corrected me, that's Korres. It's not named after a beer. This is the Greek Yogurt Probiotic Superdose Face Mask. Now right off the bat, this has a retail value of $52, and that is just a punch in the face when it comes to prices. But you do get 100 milliliters of this, so it's a pretty decent amount there. So they say that this is a probiotic rich cream moisturizer, and that is supposed to reset your skin. It is recommended for your normal, dry, combo, and oily skin, and they left out sensitive skin. And I'll tell you why here in just a second. This is going to include yogurt, which is going to help nourish your skin, aloe leaf juice, that is supposed to repair your skin's natural moisture barrier. And it also has rice extract, and that's going to help replenish hydration back into your skin. So with the reviews at Sephora, this does have a 4.5 out of 5 stars, and that's with over 500 reviews. That's really not bad at all for that many reviews. Tons of people said that this had a surprisingly cooling and refreshing feeling on their skin. They said that it helped with redness, it helped with calming hormonal acne, and I know hormonal acne is something that is extremely hard to work with. It's extremely hard to get your skin to calm down during the breakouts. So if a lot of people, several people said that they had success with this. So if you have some acne prone skin, you might really, really enjoy this. Now going back to the comment earlier saying that I don't recommend it for sensitive skin is because reading through the negative reviews for the product, people did say that it felt cooling and refreshing at first. However, it started to burn and tingle. One person even said that it made their skin feel numb, and I don't know how to explain that. But I'm guessing because of the tingling, like, it can feel really, really nice to some people, and if you have sensitive skin, it may just be a little bit too intense for you. So whenever they found it was irritating, they went ahead and washed it off. Highly recommend. And by the way, you're only supposed to leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes. And so I don't know if someone maybe left it on longer thinking that they would have more of the benefits. I don't know. We just don't know what happened in that kind of situation. And the other top complaint for this product is that it smelled funny. Like, it smelled bad. And then I read through some of the questions, and people were asking, like, hey, this has yogurt in it. Am I supposed to keep it in the refrigerator? Like, has this yogurt gone bad? These were real questions, and I don't blame them. I have a couple of moisturizers that have yogurt, the Greek yogurt in them. I kept them in my refrigerator, even though they say you don't have to. Most of the time, I just like to keep a few select products in my skincare fridge and kind of rotate it out as I'm using them. That one, I'm not afraid to say, stayed in that fridge a little bit longer than some of the other products I own. So this one, again, is going to come down to user experience. If you know something about this, make sure to share with the group. Let us know what you thought about it. Option number 2 for Greek yogurt. Nope. Option number 2 for the grown... Blah. Option number 2 is from the Grown Alchemist, and this is the Anti-Pollution Primer. Retails for $42. This is a silicone-free hydrating primer. It has Indian ginseng in it. Again, that's going to help repair your skin's natural moisture barrier. And they recommend that when you use it, allow it to dry before you move on to makeup. I'm not really going to go over any of the reviews for this product, especially when it's not available at a third-party site. I tend to not go with the reviews on something that can control the reviews and determine which gets posted and which don't. So, anti-pollution primer. They do say that it helps with blue light pollution. Whether or not you believe in that, that's up to you. It's just something that I just want to let you know. And the last choice item that we have for the premium box, I'm going to butcher the name of this all to pieces, so I do apologize, but it's ELALUZ, Elaluz. I told you it's bad. I'm horrible at this, so I apologize. But this is a stick bronzer. Retails for $29. And okay, looking at this on Ulta's website, my first impression on this is the shade range. When it comes to bronzers and contours, that's the first thing I go to. Not worried so much about the formulation. I'm going to go straight to the colors because I am fair skinned, and a lot of bronzers especially, they tend to look very orange on me. I just, has to be a little bit cooler or neutral, a good neutral bronzer for it to make any sense on me. And the shades on this just look, especially the two, the medium and the lighter shade, they just look like straight up orange on the website. But you know, this could be something that it will look entirely different once you have it in person, so I don't want to judge it too much on that, but just first impressions on a website. So the packaging on this is actually pretty interesting. The shape of the bronzer, whenever it comes to stick bronzers, I think of something, and I have nothing in front of me to show you guys, but you know, kind of like a tube, like a lipstick, you know, something small, pretty straightforward and basic. This one, however, is designed very differently, and I think that the reason that they do this is because you can use it for your face and your body. I can definitely see how the shape would make it easier when applying it to a broader area, so it makes it ideal for using it on your body. And also, speaking of the packaging, the way that this rolls up, you twist it, and so it rolls up like a deodorant stick. But it's interesting packaging. I'm curious to see how this looks in person. So going through reading the reviews for this product, which by the way, it has a 4.6 out of 5 stars, and that's with over 100 reviews. A lot of people did recommend whenever you get the product, make sure you take a second to warm it up. So warm it up on the palm of your hand, on the back of your hand, however you want to do it, before you apply it directly to your face. That way it doesn't cling to any one area whenever you go to blend it out. They do say that you can blend it out with your fingertips. You don't have to use a brush. So this must be, once it's warmed up, a very glidey formula, and it makes it a lot easier to blend out on the face. This is fragrance free, and it's clean ingredients, so it's not going to clog your pores. Love to see that. The top complaints about this product were mostly about the shape of it. They said that it made it awkward whenever they were applying it to their face, but if you have to, if something like that is an issue, my recommendation would be to go in, after you've warmed up the product, go in with your brush. Just dab it straight on there and then apply it to your face like you would normally. And the other two complaints about this, one says that it dries too fast. So I'm a little bit confused about that. If it's because the same people were saying that it was a very creamy formula, while, you know, and it dries too fast. I'm just curious how that works. And also, the other top complaint was the color. Like I said earlier, those shades in the top, they looked extremely orange, and apparently I'm not the only one to think that. It's going to take me some practice if I get this in my box to be able to get it right. Alright, so now moving on to our Luxe products, because like I said, December is Luxe month. And traditionally, Luxe with Boxycharm has always been really good. Like Luxe boxes throughout the year, you know, they're nice throughout the year, but they always put a little extra something when it comes to the winter boxes. So I'm really looking forward to the winter Luxe. The first item that we have, this is from the brand Wakeheart, and it is their Prison Fragrance. And I'm very happy to say that this is not going to be a rollerball. This is not going to be English laundry that we've gotten multiple times in the past and I'm sick of. Raise your hand if you're like me. But this is going to be a full-size fragrance bottle. Now for the customers in Canada, it was brought up as a concern during the meeting today. Won't know if there would be any shipping issues when it comes to up there. They are not aware of any issues at the moment, but not to say there won't be in the future. Just wanted to throw it out there for you. But everyone in the US should be fine on this. With it being a full-size fragrance. I'm really curious about this. So when it comes to fragrance, I really don't have much to say as far as input, like personal experience. Devin has such bad allergies, it limits me. Ugh, can't talk today. I am extremely limited on scents that I can wear around him. So I don't know if this is going to be one that I will be able to. I tried looking on Ipsy's website because It's not available in Sephora or Ulta or anything like that. So I went there, I saw if they had the item. It's out of stock, and I didn't see any reviews for it, so I'm not sure if... Don't have any feedback for you. Online they say this is a 8.32 ounce bottle and is going to feature, I'm just reading from Ipsy's website, Prism fragrance features a unique cap carefully designed to capture prismatic reflection and inspire the freedom to create endlessly. So wait, the whole prism thing is just about the cap? That's a little weird. What's important? It has notes of green au jus pears, iced juniper berries, magnolia blossoms, and vanilla oak moss. I'm no expert in fragrance, like I've said many times, but all that sounds great to me. If you have any experience with perfumes, please feel free to drop down some recommendations for me and what your thoughts are on this particular concoction of scents. But moving on, let's get back into some makeup. The next two items that you can choose, both of these are from Anastasia Beverly Hills. First item that we have is their face palette, and this is actually a fairly recent launch for ABH, if I'm not mistaken. This does have a retail value of $58, and honestly, that seems a bit overpriced in my opinion. A little much there. This is going to include your bronzer, your highlighter, and your blush. And there are different shade variations for this as well. This product has a rating of 4.5 out of over 450 reviews. There were tons of compliments on the shade range on here. They said that the shades were perfect for their skin tone, the colors were vibrant, but I didn't spend a whole lot of time reading through all the positive reviews because a ton of these were incentivized. So they were given the product for free in order to do that review. I'm not going to spend much time on the positives, just me personally, I've really been looking forward to this product. I think it's so beautiful. I love the packaging for it. I love the combination of colors. But having said that, let's go ahead and switch over to the complaints. So for the negative reviews, the top complaint that I read was about the highlighter. Pretty much the majority of complaints, like almost all of them, were about the highlighter. People said it was too chalky, they said it was too glittery, they said that it didn't have enough pigment, didn't show up, then others said that it had too much pigment, it was too dark for their skin tone. It's kind of all over the place with the highlighter, so there's something up with this formulation, and it is kind of odd that given this product, the price point, it's extremely expensive in my opinion. So with that being said, this has actually been a hit for a lot of people online, and if I had to pick of all the items that we talked about today, which one's going to go first, I think for the base box, it's going to be that Dominant Cosmetics palette and this palette. I think this one is going to go really quickly, so if you're wanting to pick this one, make sure you get there early. But the second Anastasia Beverly Hills product that we have, this is the Brow Freeze. Now I'm flipping excited for this because this is a product that I have been dying to try. I have the one from Patrick Ta, the brow wax, and that's the only reason why I haven't purchased this, because I'm trying to make myself go through that one completely before dedicating myself to this one. So this product does retail for $23. It has a rating of 4.0 out of 5, and that is with over 2,000 reviews. So many people have purchased this, and so many people have loved it. Everyone that I read through the compliments for, they said that this product is like glue for your brows. And me personally, like my brows, like this one here, the hairs actually grow down, and I've been contemplating doing brow lamination to kind of put them up in place and keep them there. They say that this is as good as laminating your brows. I need to try it. I have been sorely disappointed in the one from Patrick Ta. It's just messy. This one seems like it'll be a little bit better than that. Now, going to the complaints, the top complaint, and I saw this, like even people who gave it glowing reviews, this was mentioned in their reviews. They said that it dried out. That the product itself, it dries out too fast, so that you have to make sure that you close the cap literally as tightly as you can, or it's going to dry out. And some people said that they were seeing weird dark spots in it. I don't really know how to explain that. It could be a combination of the brow products getting into this gel. I don't know. For it being like a glue product, I guess I can kind of see how that would happen very easily. So if you do choose this free box, make sure that you close that cap as tightly as possible and just use it up as quick as possible, because I can see something like this With me, I don't do my makeup every day. I do it for you guys. So on days I'm not filming, you know, sometimes like products like this, I don't go through them that quickly. But I will try to make myself, if I get it in my box, use it daily if I have to. So I can make sure that I use it all up before it starts to dry out. Alright, so moving on to the next choice item we have for the Luxe box. This is going to be from a brand called Tarte. We just recently had a Tarte takeover box for premium, and I apologize I haven't posted that video. I will have it out very shortly. But yes, we have another product from Tarte, and this is the, let me scroll back up here. This is the C Hydroflex Serum Foundation. This retails for $39 and it comes in a total of 32 shades. So it does have a pretty impressive shade range. They could have a little bit more deeper tones in there, not gonna lie. But this is supposed to be a hydrating formula, medium coverage, natural finish, waterproof. All of that sounds great. I don't have many foundations that say that they're waterproof, so it's kind of interesting. This will probably be very good to wear during the summertime. Now this actually isn't the first serum foundation that Tarte has had. I've actually got one in my collection. I've never decluttered, I've just been holding on to it. But I remember, honestly, I hated that foundation. It did not work for me in any way, shape, or form. I couldn't make it work. So I am especially curious about this one. This does have a rating of 3.9 out of 5 stars on Sephora.com and with about 250 reviews. A lot of people said that they were happy with the shade range, which I could see that. They do say that it doesn't do well layering, but it provides decent coverage if you just do one single layer. It feels lightweight, feels like tinted moisturizer. Getting some conflicting information there. It's kind of weird that it wouldn't layer, especially if it's a tinted moisturizer. They say that it started to peel up. I don't know much about tinted moisturizers, but it just seems odd to me. The top complaint that we have on this product isn't about the product itself. It's about the packaging. Tons of people said that this just makes an absolute mess. There's something about the cap, it doesn't go on properly, or it just leaks out. And a lot of people who were giving the reviews for this, and I think it's the reason why it's a 3.9 and not a 4, is that people would say that they love the foundation, they love the coverage, they love the way it felt, but minus 1 for packaging. Makes sense. If it's something that's going to end up making a mess in your makeup bag, if it's going to make a mess everywhere, if you try to apply it and it just glops out, like I can see why people are giving this a little bit lower review. If you have this product, make sure to comment down below, let me know what you think of it, because after my experience with their last one, I'm just really on the fence about this one. Like, I'm just not really that excited about it. I'm just more curious than excited. Whew, I'm gonna see if I can get through this. This is the last product that we have to go over. I told you guys there was a lot of products in here. But this is from a new brand I've never heard of before, the AUTHORIZED. And this is the BYO Blush Oil. Now this isn't available at Sephora or Ulta, so I don't have any of those reviews to go through. So the only thing that I have to go by is on their website. So this is supposed to be a flattering, universally flattering blush shade, because this is going to react to your skin's pH balance. So you're going to basically make a custom shade with this blush. They say that it is lightweight, fast absorbing, you can wear it alone or over your foundation. So in the pursuit of me trying to get some more information about real user experience, I did see that this was featured recently on the blog for Glamour. So I kind of took down some of the highlights in here whenever she was talking about the product and her personal experience. She said that she saw this thing just blowing up on TikTok. Everybody was using it. But she said that this oil is bright green in the bottle and then it's going to turn orange, pink, or a rosy shade based on your pH level. And with it being green originally, that's given me some strong lipstick queen vibes. Yes, it does. She said that the product is actually a small bottle. It's like much smaller than what she realized it was going to be, but she said that it goes an extremely long way. So you'd only need like 2 little tiny drops per cheek. And it does have a doe foot applicator to make it real easy for trying to pinpoint application. She states that this is going to leave a glowy finish. It's going to last hours, even through her workout. It's going to leave a subtle wash of color over your cheeks. And this is actually, she used it in an interesting way. She said in addition to using it for her blush, she also used it for her lips. Makes sense. But she also used it for her eyes. She said that she took a couple of drops of the doe foot and placed on her eyes and kind of blended them out just to give it kind of like a little again, subtle wash of color, and I could see if you're wanting to go for more of a monochromatic look, I think this would work really well for that. She also noted that this comes with anti-inflammatory ingredients, which makes it work extremely well with her skin type because she has sensitive skin and acne prone skin. So she said it didn't break her out whatsoever, and it sounds like a interesting product. Like, I don't really know, I don't have much experience with products like this whenever adjust to your skin tone, or heck, even liquid blushes. I just don't have much experience in that department. But after reading her review and her first-hand experience with it, I think I would feel a little bit more comfortable trying a product like that. And I'm also curious to see what color I would get. I'm guessing with my experience with like lip oils that bounce, that change to your pH, I'm guessing I'm going to get like a cool tone pink. I could be wrong, but I would be very surprised if I ended up with like an orange color, which is sad because I think orange blushes are so pretty. But yes, that is everything that I know so far for Boxycharm for December. It's hard to believe we're talking about December already, and October's not even over yet. Devin and I just celebrated our 11 years together, and I celebrated my birthday, my dad's birthday. October is just a good month. A lot of things happen, and then we also got our little babies here. There's actually 2 in here. I couldn't show the other one. They're named Momo and Mimi. They're cute, but Mimi is a diva and does not like to be handled very much yet. Momo's getting a little more comfortable, but you'll definitely be seeing them more in upcoming videos. Comment down below if you know what sugar gliders are, or if you're a fan of them. And if you're not, that's okay too. Not everyone likes little critters, and especially it might remind them of like squirrels. Maybe you don't like those. I totally get it. But yes, guys, thank you so much for taking time to hang out and watch this video. I hope you're having a great day or not whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!